The music hobby shop. We're on every morning from 6 in the morning with the Gray Fox, who gets things underway, until Moods and Music at night with Lucky Johnson.
Folks, here is Jerry Colona, the one and only Jerry Colona that I saw when my hair wasn't gray, but it's gray now, but here's Jerry again. Jerry, how are you?
I'm just fine. Anger?
Right.
That's your name, sir? I know it all the time. How are you? Nice to see you again.
I saw you way back when it was the old days of history right now, back in the Pacific World War.
Right. 44 we were down there. Sure.
That's right.
Right.
Jerry doesn't look much older than he did then either, by the way. He's keeping pretty good fit, Jerry.
We don't have time for that, you know. We just got to keep moving.
We don't have time to get old.
That's true.
Bob Morton's my name.
Bob, nice to talk to you.
So, Jerry, this is for the music hobby shop on the base here, 15701, every day for the troops that are here. And, boy, this is a great thing for us to get hold of you people. I'm from San Francisco, by the way.
Wow.
And I'll tell you, I've seen you many times down there at some of the places you've been sort of browsing through in a hurry. You're always in a hurry when you go through, Jerry.
Well, we got to keep on that one step ahead of that sheriff, you know, or somebody, whoever was in behind us.
Can we have your autograph, Mr. Colona?
Sure can. Just a moment, now.
He's having a lunch here, and we're going to cut this a little short because he might be a wee bit hungry. There's some cold beer, by the way, over there. Mr. Jerry Colona, one of the real old standbys on the Bob Hope Show, and as we mentioned before, this is a great treat. Here's a starting Santan. Mr. Peter Leeds is munching on a cold beer and a sandwich right now. Mr. Leeds, this is for the music hobby shop on the base here, and I've seen you many times on TV, by the way.
That's right. I've done about 1,000 television shows and 3,500 radio shows and several motion pictures here and there over a period of 25 years.
I've seen in parts of the good guys and parts of the bad guys. By the way, one of these young ladies is your wife over here, isn't it?
Oh, no. We're not allowed. Pardon me, we're not allowed to take our wives. Actually, the trip is too hectic and, you know, you're traveling too much. The only one, thank you, the only one who has any, Anita Bryant has her husband with her. And, of course, Anita, this is her 6th trip. This is my 12th Christmas tour away from home. So, and I can't tell you how exciting it is and how wonderful we feel and to have the privilege and the pleasure to come over here and entertain and bring a little bit of home to the fellows and girls who are away from home.
Mr. Peter Leeds, I think this is felt both ways. It's mutual. We enjoy having you here very much, and I know that Bob Hope has put a lot of work over the years on this thing.
Oh, yes, he has. It's I can't tell you the wonderful feeling, just seeing the kids, their faces, and you know, they just want to touch you and say hello to you, and their laughter, their eyes, it's just unbelievable. You can't put this in words actually, or write it down on a piece of paper. You have to really see it yourself.
You notice he was referring to the kids, and he wasn't looking at me with the gray hair, because I can remember way back when Jerry Colona was making a debut on this kind of work.
No, it's amazing. As I said, this is my 12th tour, and it seems to me as you go on, it seems that I always say, are you getting older or the boy's getting younger? And I hate, like the devil, to say that I'm getting older, you know. So the kids have got to be getting younger. That's why they say kids, you know.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Leeds. That was Mr. Peter Leeds, and wonderful talking to all these people. They've been real cooperative today, and we're trying to get his autograph right now, one of his photographs. By the way, like I said before, I have seen him play the part of the good guy and the part of the bad guy. But I think in real life, he's a real fine person. And thanks again, Mr. Leeds.
Thank you very much, and have a nice Christmas and a New Year. And get home soon.
Thank you very much. Bob, you want to ask anyone else to be talking to? This young fellow here is one of the dancers over here. Get him over here if you can. We get a young fellow here that's one of the dancing teams, I believe. He's got a sandwich and a bottle of Coke in his hand and has his sidekick coming over with him. And this is the Nicholas Brothers. Here they are, the Nicholas Brothers.
Hello there. Hi, how are you? My name is Bob Morton. I'm with our little local radio station, 1570.
Yes.
And we're doing a little recording here for the guys that are not going to be able to make the show, because some of the guys are not going to be able to make it. We're certainly glad to have you here.
Oh, thank you. And it's a pleasure to be here. You know, this is our first time being on the Bob Hope Christmas show, and we're really having a ball.
Really wonderful, isn't it? Well, we really appreciate it. And here's Jack Jones. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Jack, I want to make a request right now before I forget it. I want you to sing that Coming Up the Backstretch. The title of that is...
The Race is On?
The Race is On, yes. That's the only country and western you put out lately, isn't it?
Yeah, I got a new one out which you haven't heard about yet. It'll take a little while. It's called The Love Bug.
We'd appreciate if you'd send us a copy. We'll sure play it for you.
Well, okay, fine. I don't know if we can do it today, The Race is On. It's a long show. A lot of it's on the show.
I'm going to be doing a medley from Sound of Music, and She Loves Me, which is my opener. And then that's about it, you know. There's not... if we were all to do our own acts, we'd be here, like, on into the night.
I saw you several times. I saw you one time on Jimmy Dean's show.
Yeah.
And on the Tonight Show a couple of times.
Yeah, that's right.
And we're really glad to have you. Did you have a nice flight up?
Very nice. The whole trip is, so far, has been just marvelous. And the guys have been just great to play to, you know?
Well, we really appreciate you coming over and spending your Christmas with us because, as you know, we can't be with our families, and this makes it much better.
Well, thank you. I think I speak for the whole group when I say that we just about get more out of it than you do. It's really a great experience for us.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Jones. We'd like to get you to autograph one of your pictures, if you would.
Yeah, we have Jack Jones' picture here someplace. I wanted to speak to Jack just for a moment. The first time I saw you, Jack, it was on an Air Force film cut for the Commander's Call, where you played the part of a tech sergeant.
That's right.
I think it was about driving, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it was about, the moral of it was not to procrastinate. And I was a tech sergeant who put everything off, and I got in trouble. I made that while on active duty. Oh, for the I'm in the reserve. I'm an airman third.
You know, really, I remember Jack's dad here, and not that I'm that old, but I was real young then, of course, when he made his famous movies and songs. How is he, by the way? Is he still around? Or?
He's just fine. He's in New York right now.
And that was Alvin Jones, the man of the Donkey Serenade. Terrific person. Thanks a lot, Jack. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Oh, we're going to have a picture taken here with Jack Jones, and Bob Morton has got his camera going, and here we go. There's a flash. Thank you again, sir.
You're welcome.
And we've had some terrific interviews this afternoon here. I say this afternoon now because it's almost noontime, still in the morning. We have one more to get here, Miss Kay Stevens. We haven't got her yet, and I'd like to find her real soon and get her on the air. Just stand by for Kay Stevens.